Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain from the flight deck. Welcome aboard the flight. We're expecting a smooth ride today, so the seatbelt sign should remain off for most of the flight. Thanks for flying with us, and once again, welcome aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are preparing for departure. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are upright, and all carry-on items are stowed. While waiting for pushback, please pay attention to safety video we now play. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be dimming the cabin lights to enhance your comfort during the flight.
Hello, passengers. We will now explain the aircraft's emergency equipment and emergency escape procedures. Please store your carry-on luggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting both hooks and pulling the flap to loosen it. Please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. To fasten the seatbelt, insert the metal clip into the buckle and pull the loose end to tighten. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. Before landing, please return your seat back to its original position and fold down the table in front of you. Cell phones, except for smartphones, may be used only when the aircraft door is open or when the flight attendants instruct you otherwise after landing. Use of cell phones is permitted and following the cabin instructions after landing. Electronic devices such as smartphones, PDAs, and tablet PCs in flight mode may be used throughout the flight. However, electronic devices that can be used during takeoff and landing are permitted if they are usable without damage or can be stored in a magnetic pressure bag. Electronic devices that cannot be stored in the seat pocket in front of you must be stored in the overhead bin or bag under the seat during takeoff and landing. Additionally, the use of electronic devices may be restricted at the captain's request, so please follow the cabin crew's instructions. The use of laptop computers, tablets, and smartphones in flight mode is permitted for the duration of the flight. In some cases, electronic devices may be prohibited due to flights or safety limitations. Please follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times. Electronic devices may become caught between seats, causing damage or a fire. During cabin decompression, the oxygen mask in the overhead bin will descend. At this time, pull the oxygen mask forward, take a few breaths, and then tighten the strap to fit your head. Please Please have the guardian put the mask on first before putting it on your child. The oxygen masks will drop. Hold the mask and cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Then adjust the elastic strap. If you're traveling with a child, put your mask on first, then help the child. Life jackets for disembarking at sea are located under the seats in both economy, business, and first class. Put the life jacket on from above your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and fasten it with the loop. Put it on over your head and take it off quickly. Pull the red handle to inflate. If it's not fully inflated, inflate the rubber tube. Please inflate the life jacket in front of the emergency exit just before evacuation. This aircraft has 16 emergency exits. In case of an emergency, follow the crew's instructions and quickly evacuate to the nearest emergency exit. All lights may go out during an emergency evacuation. In this case, follow the emergency lights on the aisle floor to escape. When disembarking at sea, 14 life rafts will be deployed. Please check the various information signs attached to the aircraft and refrain from using the restrooms and toilets. For more information, please refer to the guide in the magnetic front pocket. For more information, please contact the SURVIRAL Airlines. We hope you have a comfortable trip.
Good day everyone, Korea. We now start 1 4-hour to income.
Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. This is your captain from the flight deck. We have reached our cruising altitude.
Ladies and
Flight
gentlemen,
attendants should
we will
start
now
their
begin our
in-flight
flight
shortly.
service.
Sit
Our crew
back,
will be
relax,
coming to
and
the
enjoy
cabin with
flight.
food and beverages.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer from the flight deck. It looks like we're going to experience some light turbulence for the next couple of minutes. At this time, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened. Thank you.
This is your captain speaking. We are going to make a water landing. Flight attendants, make sure all passengers are wearing
Please
a life
put on your
vest.
life vest.
Brace!
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
This is your captain speaking. Evacuate the cabin. The plane is starting to sink. Flight attendants, make sure all passengers get on a life raft before you leave the aircraft.
Evacuate into the life rafts. Leave everything and move to the exits now. On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us today. We hope you enjoyed your flight and enjoy your stay if this is your final destination.
Attention passengers, for everyone's safety, please keep your personal belongings with you at all times. Unattended luggage may be removed by airport security.